Hello, Stephanie with Simarchy Realty here, and today I would like to introduce you to Lila and Jason. We're going to be doing some house hunting. Now, sadly, Lila's beautiful daughter Grace and her husband died in a tragic house fire. Now Lila takes care of her grandson Jason. They actually live in this tiny, small, one-bedroom home because she really wasn't prepared for a child. She thought her children were grown and out of the house, and of course she loves spending time with her grandson, but she never ever thought in a million years that she would have a toddler in the house again. So yeah, I mean, his little potty's here in this nice big bathroom, but his bed is right here in the living room, and she would really want to spoil him with a nice big room with lots of toys. You know, he's a sweet little babe that could use some cheering up, and a nice big room will help him get adjusted to his new life. So we're gonna start off by showing her two homes and finding the one that is best suited for her and baby Jason. So that brings us to house number 1. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom modern cottage. Now Lila's budget is 60,000 simoleons, and this one is listed at just under. It is 56,987,000 simoleons, so it will be cutting it close. Hopefully it doesn't need a lot of work because there's just not a lot of extra money. Now this is a cottage that has of course been remodeled and renovated to be extremely modern, beautiful appliances on the inside. It is a small kitchen, but it has everything you need, and it is beautifully furnished. Now we do have one bathroom right here that we're about to check out. It is pretty small. I can't remember if there's another bathroom in the home, but there's that one right there. And again, there's another shot of the kitchen. And now we're going to actually head outside where there is a small little courtyard. It's just a little fenced in area, but there is a bigger garden in the back as well. Lila does like to garden, and although she does really love cottages, I'm not sure if this one's gonna meet all of her needs. It might be a little bit too fancy for her and Jason, although it is absolutely beautiful. Right now, we're zooming past the dining room that is just gorgeous, and a small living room here with a beautiful flat screen on the wall. Now, there is a lounge chair and hutch right before we make our way into the bedroom. Now, this is the one and only bedroom in the home right now. It is pretty decently sized, but there's definitely not enough room for Lila and Jason. And like I said, she wants to give him a nice big room to spoil him. So we're definitely going to have to figure something out. But we're going to check out this beautiful backyard, which is absolutely perfect for Lila. This is her dream garden, absolutely her dream garden. Plenty of places to plant fruits and vegetables and flowers and anything her heart desires. Speaking of flowers, there's some beautiful ones just growing right up alongside the cottage. Just it's out of a beautiful picture. Absolutely. Now there is an upstairs attic, and it's a pretty decent size, to be honest. The current homeowners are using it as storage and for paintings and such. It could use a little bit of cleaning up, but this would actually make a pretty decent room for Jason. So I think with the extra simoleons we have, that's actually a pretty good option. But we're definitely going to check out house number 2, which just happens to be next door. This this whole block is for sale. Now, house number 2 is also a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom cottage, but it's definitely more traditionally styled, and it's only listed at 41,378 simoleons. So what that means is we have almost a $20,000 budget to any sort of renovations that we might need, and since it is only a 1-bedroom home, obviously we're going to have to do something if this is the one that she chooses. So as soon as we come in, we do have a beautiful dining room and kitchen, which we'll get to in a second. But right over here is a tiny living room. Again, with these little cottages, just there's not a lot of living space, but it is very homey and welcoming and warm and cozy. Now, this first room we're heading into is actually the one and only bedroom. It's a lot smaller than the last one, but it's pretty nicely decorated. I mean, definitely Lila style, and she has a beautiful shot out of the window right there. And now the second room that we're about to go into is actually the one and only bathroom. Now, they did have a wish list of 2 bathrooms, but again, with these small cottages, it's just a little bit hard to get that. So hopefully we can still suit some of her and Jason's other needs. Now, this is the study. It's very beautiful, but I think that can easily be converted into Jason's room. I don't think that should be an issue. I mean, really, not a lot of work would have to be done. And now here is our galley style kitchen. Still really small, but a little bit bigger than the last one. Definitely more more traditional and lived in, not so, clean and pretty like the other one. And well, it's still pretty. And then this is the garden yard. It is very small, but there are still a few planters here for Lila to go ahead and grow her, again, fresh fruits and vegetables and anything her heart desires. So that brings us to decision time. Is she going to choose house number 1, the beautiful modern cottage with all the fancy furnishings, or house number 2, the more traditional cottage, definitely more welcoming and lived in, maybe a little bit more appropriate for a toddler? She, of course, chose house number 2, definitely putting that grandson's needs before hers. Of course, the other one did have that upstairs room that could have easily been converted, but this one just feels more intimate and cozy. I know I've used that word a million times, but I think that's really important for her. She wants to develop a really close bond with her grandson, although they have a really good relationship already. Obviously, everything is going to be new for him and scary at the beginning, getting readjusted to living without his parents. It's a very sad story, but luckily Jason has Lila to take care of him. And this bathroom's just too small to put a potty in there, so we're going to have to definitely squeeze one into this bedroom. And also, another reason she picked this house is because the bedroom is right across the hall from her. If she hears Jason crying in the middle of the night or just wants to check up on him, it's just a couple of feet away. Whereas the beautiful modern cottage, she would have had to go up the stairs. And again, not super safe for a little toddler. So this room is going to be just perfect. Since we couldn't fit the potty in the bathroom, we're going to just build out a little mini toilet area here in the corner. And right now we're looking for a wallpaper. Of course, that shabby chic wallpaper is cute, but we need something a little bit more suited to a very active toddler. He's definitely already showing an interest in sports and he loves being outside, so Lila figured this would be the perfect wallpaper for him. And there's an adorable little potty chair with a little a little thing of toilet paper. Can't forget the toilet paper for the little babe, and of course a sweet little rug to keep his little tootsies warm. All right, so now that he has his bed and his nightstand, all that's left really are some toys. Oh, but look at the dream eater. This little guy makes sure you have no bad dreams, and I think that is a perfect little mural to put right above Jason's bed when he sleeps at night. But let's continue our toy hunt here. I think we should definitely find him some sort of toy box, and this one will do. This one's really cute. It's got the little monster mouth on it, I think. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a monster? I always think it looks like a one-eyed monster, but really there's like 5 eyes? I don't know, but it's cute. And of course, we gotta give him a big old teddy bear so he can hug him and talk to him and just be cute and adorable, because I love when the toddlers talk to the stuffed animals. It's one of my favorite things ever. So we're also giving him the little blocks that he had in the living room at his old house. Definitely something more familiar for him, and an adorable rug with the moon and stars. Just absolutely precious. Now, I want to give him this little building block set. It is technically for children, although it says it's for toddlers. I believe if you have a child in the house, they can build something that the toddlers can play with, but the toddlers themselves can't use it. But he is going to age up eventually, so I wanted to give him a room that he's going to grow into. So I went ahead and gave him the block set. Lila thought that was a really good idea, just so, again, like we said, he has something to grow into. And of course, she wants to spoil him with lots of toys, so he's getting all the toys. All the toys we can fit into this room. We've got the little rhinoceros. Is that what it is? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what my dinosaur is. It's a little dinosaur, I think. Is that a llama or a unicorn? I don't know my toys. I don't know my animals. A helicopter, a toy car, and the nightlight to keep him safe at night. So let's go ahead and check in on the family and see how they're enjoying the new house. There's Lila making some yummy mac and cheese for the little babe, who I can see him already through the window. There he is in his toy box. So excited to have his very own large room with all the toys. He's got to show off his little tentacle guy to Grandma. Grandma, look what I found in my toy box. And now it is dinner time. So of course we have this Gorgeous little high chair right here next to the dining table. It's a pretty cozy area. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very intimate, but it's perfect for them. So Grandma's gonna grab her mac and cheese, and they're gonna have a nice little dinner together. So cute. Look at him. He's such a gentleman. He's not even throwing his food around like most toddlers do. And now it's time for a warm little bath before we put Jason to bed. Making some splashes there, having lots of fun. And there he goes into his PJs in his new bed. Actually, that's his old bed. We just moved it over here. But it's in a new room, so it feels new. And now Grandma's gonna read him just a sweet little bedtime story so that he sleeps well and has good dreams. And now she's gonna go out and get a little bit of gardening done. Now, if you want me to find one of your Sims a family, all you have to do is submit them to house hunting. The information will be in the description below, or just leave me a comment and I will see you guys in the next video. I post 7 days a week, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye! Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.